Good afternoon, everyone. It's Serotonin with a video. I just noticed my sub count yesterday, and it's time I did a thank you video. And so this is going to be hopefully a pretty awesome thank you video. Or it could be a really crappy thank you video, I guess, depending on how it goes. So what better way to thank you guys than to take some of the leads that you've given me and do a little video on it. So, as always, I'm just throwing it together last minute, but I really wanted to, first of all, say thank you to you guys, because without you, I wouldn't be doing this as much as I am and having so much fun and getting so much information. And I really thought that a really great thing to do would be to share some of the amazing sharing that I've had from you guys with the rest of you. So the first thing, I'm just going to kind of do this in like going backwards chronologically as the comments came in. So this first thing that I wanted to lead you guys to, I'm not going to play the whole video, but Loyal Reality blog, or Royal Reality, oh my goodness, Royal, sent in a great video, not that one, but this one. This is a Flat Earth channel, and I'm, I don't know, I'm very much entertaining all realities, so I'm not completely a flatty, but I'm not at all. Like, I mean, most of my really good friends on here are flatties, as I like to call them. But I just don't like to decide on anything. So I watched a Jax fan video from Kathy of Yarmouth, and she has a completely different take on it, sort of like a toroidal Elvis hairdo almost of our planet, and I really am very interested in that one because it's more potato-y, which is what I've always enjoyed. Anyway, this is really fun. This is all about tidal nodes. I've actually watched it already, and I just kind of started watching it again, but I really want to highly recommend that you guys go to this one. So I will leave it in the comment section, or sorry, the description section. But we're going to move on because I've got lots of pictures. So this is one of my new subs. Thank you, Tom. And Tom has brought up some really interesting stuff about this. And I kind of really wanted to read this as well, because I was just going to show you everything. And I'm like, he did all the work. He wrote this. So I'm going to just read what he said because, this is a thank you video. This isn't about me. This is about you guys. So Russia has two main symbols, the red star and the bear. The California flag, and I'm hoping I think I did this in proper order, but you know me, because I don't often do anything in proper order. So the California flag has a red star and a bear. Good, okay. See? There you go. Especially for us non-Americans, we need to check all this stuff, because, I didn't know that. So, awesome. Okay, so keep going. And, this is in relation to my From Von Punky video, which was all about Russia in America. So in case you haven't watched that video, that's what that's all about. And I'm not trying to replug my own videos, but it will make a lot more sense, I guess, if you know what we're talking about here. So if you look at the coat of arms of Novgorod, you see two bears. Okay, I don't know if I did that one. Did I do that one? No. But I went on to the Missouri flag, which he also recommends that I check as well. So let's just do this. What is it? Novgorod. Let's have a look at that. Go into images. Oh yeah, okay. So the two bears. There they are on the throne. Right? They got some fish for dinner later. Oh, that's good. Well thought out, bears. Well thought out. Okay. One has the left arm up and the right arm down, and the one on the right has his right arm up and his left arm down. Okay, going back. The original Arkansas flag had a bear, but today has a Confederate theme. And I will say that I tried, and I didn't get very far with that, but I did find this one, which I thought was very interesting, because there's what we call the Japanese flag. This would be like French, maybe. I know these are all nautical because they're different shapes, but I just find it very interesting because the Japanese flag didn't look like that before. I think it was blue, white, and blue. These I think are nautical flags. That one possibly as well. And that looks like it could be part of the Union Jack. So that could be, I don't know which one is which. I don't think it's the St. Andrew. I can't remember which one is the crossed one. I think that's the Welsh bit. Okay. The Texas flag has a star, but isn't red. Did I do Texas? Beep, beep. Did I forget Texas? Oh, it looks like I forgot Texas. So let's do that. Texas flag. Star, but isn't red. Okay, very good. Same with Nevada. I don't think I remembered that one. So let's just... Nevada. There we go. 1 star. Arizona flag has a red star and a Japanese style. What does he say? Type rising sun image. I've never seen that flag before. Very interesting, to say the least. The New Mexico flag has a red Zia sun symbol on it. Which I didn't do that one either, did I? Silly me. That's just New Mexico. Oh, wowzers. Never seen that before. That's fascinating. Especially this guy down here. Kind of reminds me of the crescent with the star a little bit, don't you think? That is fascinating. What a cool flag. Super interesting. I have never seen that. I am feeling quite ignorant and uneducated. The South Dakota flag. Did I do that one? Boop. No. Look at me. Sorry, guys. I thought I was better prepared than this, but that's all right. South Dakota. Oh, no, I think I did get that one somewhere. Okay, look at that. Yeah. Star, sun, sun star. The British Columbia flag. No, I didn't get there because that's upstairs near me, and that's a cool one. I always like that one. And that's what the rulers call a setting sun at the bottom, but I believe to be a rising sun, like the Japan and Russian flag. And then he goes on, a long time ago I watched a New Earth video showing lots of Russian culture in the Americas, but I can't find it again. That's okay, you can check out this stuff that I found on here because it's a lot of good stuff in there. History teaches us that many Slavs emigrated to New Orleans in the early 1800s. But remember the rule of reversal Aleister Crowley talked about. Everything happened the opposite way from what we learned. The French originated in Canada and the Mississippi Valley and invaded what we call France today. The Russians originated in the Americas west of the Mississippi and invaded what we call Russia today. The Old World means the Americas and the New World means Europe. Washington, D.C. once had the name Rome and the Potomac River the name the Tiber River. Excuse me, the original Rome. So I just love that. Chatting away with my husband about this, and we realized that makes perfect sense. That Alaska would have originally been Russian and would have been taken over at some point by the Americans, because it makes absolutely no sense. As a Canadian, I have never, ever understood how on earth it became American. It makes no sense. Why wouldn't it be ours, Canadians? Not that it's mine. But it never made any sense to me. And there was never any evidence of Canada ever having that bit. So the fact that it would be Russian, which we have seen in some of these old maps, especially from the links that were given in this video. So moving on. Fantastic stuff. I would love to hear more. So then I ended up with this picture. Let's see if I've got it. Okay. One of the subs, and I will find who this was. I believe this came from Von Punky again. Yes, thank you, Von Punky. You love to send me really cool stuff. So here's the picture again. Okay, I've actually downloaded this onto my desktop and I've labeled it the smoking gun. And what we see here, of course, is one of the famous pictures from one of Sophie's videos that Von Punke managed to find and sent to me. And what we see is just literally a neighborhood has disappeared into thin air. Now, you know, we're like, oh, yeah, quite recently, about 100 years ago, residential areas that went underwater. But that's not what I think, and that's not what Von Punke thinks, I don't think. So, what we're doing here is I have taken the coordinates from this picture and I put it into Bing Maps and done a satellite. I'm just going to get in a tiny bit here. And what I want to show you is this. And this is extensive. We're going to get right in here so you can really see what we're looking at here. What I'm seeing is what looks to me like blocks and blocks of neighborhoods that are no longer there. For whatever reason, these houses are gone. And yet, we're seeing streets and canals. Now, I'm not saying that this didn't get flooded, but how did the houses just disappear like that? Okay, I'm thinking the California fires. I'm thinking Santa Rosa. I'm thinking directed energy weapons. And close to the coastal areas, this gets flooded, right? Further in, you can still see it's the same overgrown thing. You can still find the streets. It's just not so coastal. And so, you know, they were able to have some growth there. Now, the question came up, how did these people not notice this happen? So my assumption, my theory, is that all this got blasted out before the rest of it got built up, because, oh my goodness, it is extensive, extensive, extensive. I mean, oh my gosh. It's the same thing. As far as you can go. This is New Jersey, people. This is New Jersey. And let me just, and I'm sorry here, New Jersey World Fair. Oh, that's New York. Let's go up a bit here. Okay. That was New Jersey, guys. Oh, that was Paris. There are so many beautiful pictures, right? Now, I'm getting a little bit lost in here, but it is not that hard to find some incredible pictures from New Jersey. So, there we go. All right. I wanted to go on here. There's a little bit more in here. Okay, so then I got a comment from another sub. I believe I'm going this down here. Yeah, Deplorable Canadian, who's asked me to check out the Devil's Pulpit in Caledon and the Hoffman Ring in Ontario. And so I have. Okay, so first of all, I just want to point, okay, so the devil, okay, look, that looks like Britney Spears getting married at the Devil's Pulpit. Okay, so Devil's Pulpit Golf Association. So yowza, right? Yikes. Golfers. Golf originated in Scotland. And golf means gentlemen's only. What is it? Gentlemen's only something females. So no women allowed, apparently. I can't remember exactly what this silly acronym is, but anyway. Experience the devil's difference. Get it right. No. No thanks. And then you go into here and you try and find pictures of this place. And what you have is, well, you don't really get a whole lot of pictures, but what they tell you is that there are these ruins around there, the Devil's Pulpit and the Hoffman Lime Kiln ruins. It's part of the Bruce Trail, which I know, I actually know a lot of people that are kind of obsessed with hiking the Bruce Trail. It's just like what they do. So, yeah, so as you ascend the trail above the railway tracks, and I feel like I've been here actually, there you can take a newly opened lime kiln side trail which leads for 600 meters to the side of the pinnacle of the early 20th century technology. The Hoffman Ring Kiln. Huge stone blocks spring out of the forest like a prehistoric ruin. The kiln was used for burning dolostone to create lime, a vital ingredient for early industrial and agricultural purposes. Retracing your steps to the White Blaze Trail, main trail, continue to follow the blazes up the escarpment through a magnificent area of tumbled rock, nature's rock garden, until you reach the base of the Devil's Pulpit. So the best I could do, so first of all, when I looked up the Hoffman Ring Ontario images, I came up with this, Ontario's Ring of Fire region, mining and energy. So that was an interesting little map. In red, big star, Noront Eagle's Nest. I mean, this just jumped out at me, so I don't know if it really means anything or not. And I do know that along here, up near James Bay, there's a few star forts, because I've seen the map. Okay, so this is what we've got for pictures around Hoffman's Ring, Devil's Pulpit. And they're pretty amazing pictures. So you've got things like this, I mean, right? Where else? This bit. You got this. Pretty incredible. Right? So thank you guys. Anyone living in the neighborhood feeling like a hike? This looks pretty awesome. Caledon hiking trails. And for those of you who don't know, Caledonia was the ancient name for Scotland. So Caledon. Okay. Last but not least, Bolt Castle. Okay, so let's see if I can find my friend who recommended Bolt Castle. If this could still actually be Deplorable Canadian. I don't remember who it was. So I apologize to the person who sent this. Bummer. Yeah. So I am sorry. But I did want to acknowledge Bolt Castle. It could have been Deplorable Canadian too. I can't remember. It is one of my subs. So Bolt Castle is in the Thousand Islands area. And this is just, it's just crazy. Virtual tour. Yeah, it's just incredible. So you've got this castle here that's pretty much in the water, and this one over here, this is the main castle, and it's an island, okay? And everywhere around here, it's all islands. And island things freak me out now that I know about the Jeffrey Epstein Island and all the creepy Fiji Island, that the Seagram heiress, you know, and all of these incredibly dangerous and creepy people who have now been hopefully rounded up and caught. And here are all the different perspectives of this island and castle. And yeah, I'm just, you know, I might do a bit more digging. I know C. Vasilis did some great work on castles around New York State, so maybe he wants to take this one. I don't know. That's up to him. I'm just showing you this. I don't know how much further I'm going to get in this. This is just, to me, this is just more evidence of the old way, of the old world. The Thousand Islands mansion on the St. Lawrence. So look at the Thousand Islands. The St. Lawrence was definitely flooded. We know that it was part of it. You know, they wanted to expand it for shipping or whatever, or just they wanted to get rid of these old villages. Seems to be more the point of everything. But the Thousand Islands is it's a pretty unbelievable place. And there you have Boldt Castle, and it's pretty undeniable. That's old tech. That is not a new castle. Yeah. Boldt Castle. I might do a proper one on this one. I might do a proper one on the Thousand Islands, but anyway, I think that's all I wanted to say for this. Basically, you guys make this super fun, and yeah, and please don't stop sending me things to look at. This is a big part of what I do. Occasionally I will delete comments that are unnecessary. They're either abusive or, you know, today I got a comment from someone who's just like, well, I may be a stupid white American man. And I was like, wow, is that how you're waking up every day now? And that sucks, you know, that it's just so self-deprecating. It made me really feel sad. And I didn't mean to delete the comment, but I just kind of did because it felt like unfortunate. It felt like something that you shouldn't think about yourself. I don't care where you're from. I don't care the color of your skin. I don't care the sex that you were born, the body you're born to. That doesn't mean anything to me. You're entitled to an opinion. If your opinion is going to be disparaging or bring, you know, everything down, or just turning my comment section into a trash pile, then I might not keep your comment. But stay positive. We need everybody here now. No one should be forgotten or feeling like you don't belong. So thank you for contributing so deeply to my learning. And yeah, and thanks for subscribing. And if you liked this, then leave a comment. And have a great day, and God bless us all. Talk soon. Stay warm. It's -33 with the wind chill out there today.